Abu Ali al-Rafidi, may Allah bless him, he donated £2 in the YouTube chat. He has written, "What is the best way to support the Lady of Heaven?" i.e. the film. The best way to support the film is to share it everywhere. Have this duty, have this sense of responsibility, that this is the first time in history that a film about the Lady Fatima alayhi salam is going to be revealed. A story that has been deeply, deeply buried in the books. A story that will truly change the opinions of everyone about Islam. Anyone who has a misunderstanding about Islam, building their misconceptions upon the foundation or literature of the opposing sect, upon watching this film, upon understanding what's happened in this early phase of history, of the Islamic history, would absolutely change his idea of the Prophet of Islam and the religion of Islam as a whole. The best way to support the film is to share it wherever you are. If you have a neighbor, you go and speak to them about the film. If you have friends, go and speak to them about the film. Make a discussion in the universities. If you're in university, you're in college, make a sittings, a panel, and speak there about the film. Share and work as hard as possible to share the film everywhere. It is our responsibility to show to the world and reveal to the world and convey the message of Lady Fatima to the world after 1,400 years of burial to her story. Let us unite, dear brothers and sisters. Let us unite one hand in serving Lady Fatima alayhi salam and conveying her message to the nations. And with that, we shall be prosperous and be victorious, inshallah. The world would realize the absolute difference between the Shia Muslim and the so-called Sunni Muslim. Because until now, they are unable to differentiate between the Shia and the Sunni, so-called Sunni. They are unable to differentiate. The Shia is a terrorist, as is the Sunni, so-called. In reality, after watching this film, they would realize that there is a split, that the course that the Messenger ﷺ laid out as guidance has been shifted and deviated by Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, who happened to be Aisha, and who happened to be the leads, the prominent figures in what is known as Sunni Islam, Bakri Islam. And they would realize that there is an opposition. There's always an opposition between the household of the Prophet and the government at all phases. At all phases. And of course, and out of our, with the script of the film and the narrative of the film, we want people to research. And they would read this. They would read the clear matter that the right of Ali was usurped. And you will see the incidents of Saqifa, and you will see the incidents after that. It is a movie that the world has never seen anything even close to it. The narrative and the script and the story is absolutely amazing and fascinating. Phenomenal story. That explains every detail, or every possible detail, as much as we could congest in 2 hours, 21 minutes. Every possible detail that we managed to congest is worth, 100,000 lectures maybe. Okay, thousands of lectures. And thousands of efforts in writing books and writing scripts and writing, articles online and so on, giving lectures, making shows. The show The movie, 2 hours, 21 minutes, you watch it and you have a complete understanding of what's happened. Inshallah. And this film really would clear any misconception. And it is founded upon this film. Abdul Malik, may Allah bless him, in his interview with Deadline, I believe. Deadline, the big news outlets, the Hollywood outlets, huge. In his interview with him, and their interview with him, he said that this film, I can say with confidence, paraphrasing what he said, I can say with confidence that this film is the most historically accurate film that has ever been introduced to the cinema. And we open the door is wide open for anyone who wishes to come and challenge the events of this film from the historical end, of course. With the doors wide open, please come forth, and we would happily present to you the narrations and the academic and the historical sources. The best way to support the Lady of Heaven is via wide dissemination, feeling the responsibility that you did not have the chance, we did not have the chance to give victory to Lady Fatima alayhi salam when her house was burnt and attacked. We were not there. However, the responsibility still lies on our shoulders, where she said, فَقَاتِلُوا أَئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ, fight the imams, the leaders of disbelief. This is the verdict of Fatima. We often work with the verdicts of scholars, yet the verdict of Fatima has been neglected. The verdict of scholars, whether fiqhi, masail, this is tahir, this is najis, and you do this for salah and you don't do that, etc. We work with that. But the verdicts of Fatima, where she said, فَقَاتِلُوا أَئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ, this is neglected, unfortunately. But not longer. Not anymore. Bihamdillahi ta'ala, in this couple years, the Shias have become very, very strong and in a powerful position because of their sincerity and iman. And as Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali alayhi salam says, بِإِخْلَاصِ النِّيَّاتِ نَجَاحُ الْأُمُورِ, via sincering your intention, you shall be successful and prosperous. We have united to reveal to the world what's happened to the Lady of Heaven alayhi salam through this movie. And I call the dear brothers and sisters, everyone who seeks to support this film, to press on himself and widely, or herself, and widely disseminate this film. Share it everywhere, speak about it, share the link, speak to people in the streets. You find an opportunity on a bus, in a restaurant, I don't know. Speak to them about the Lady of Heaven. And inshallah, we will see this film by the end of this year. And the world, I feel, inshallah, will be very different after this film.
بمحمد بن علي بفاطمة بالحسن بالحسين بالأئمة الأطهار.